The Palaszczuk government has come under fire for backing down on a crucial integrity reform. The Premier is calling the push for a new way to handle complaints unviable.
The integrity alarm bells were ringing loudly when Anastasia Palaszczuk made this pledge to Queenslanders.
So I am accepting this lock, stock and barrel.
After Peter Coldrake's report lifted the lid on a toxic culture and cover-ups with public servants working in fear, one key recommendation urged the government to consider setting up a clearinghouse as a central point to handle complaints and fix a baffling system. The desperate need for a better process further highlighted after a damning report about sexism and racism in the QPS.
The intent is for us to work together to have a clearinghouse for complaints.
Although now this was thoroughly investigated but was found to be unviable both financially and technologically.
Their heart isn't in it.
The opposition scathing.
Can you advise whether you've given any advice as Attorney General in respect to the clearinghouse and why the government no longer supports recommendation number 14?
In relation to the recommendation itself, that is a question to be put to the Premier, not myself, as I'm not directly responsible for the consideration or implementation of the recommendation.
The Premier wasn't available to talk on camera today, but has pointed to a new web page which went live in January to help improve the complaints process.
A version of the clearinghouse has been established and people can get online right now and make the complaint that they want to make.
It just is not the right solution to have a virtual inbox rather than an independent clearinghouse.
Accusing the government of shutting the door on a significant overhaul.
The government says 10 out of the 14 Coldrake recommendations are now complete, and a spokesman from the Premier's office says there'll be further improvements to the website. It's estimated setting up the complaints clearinghouse would have cost millions of dollars, so this is not a good look for a government under pressure over a lack of transparency about a $2.4 billion cost blowout on trains.
Marlena Watt there.